and a lot of people that I know want to know, what is your guilty pleasure food?
Oh, girl. Where you want to start?
Exactly.
Cheeses. Love the cheeses. Love all the cheeses. And chips.
Chips? What kind of chips?
I love just plain salty, crispy. I like ruffled chips. There's these chips in Canada that I can only find in Canada. I can no longer buy them. They just cannot be brought into my home. Because I will tear a bag of chips up. Like,
well,
yeah.
thank you very much.
You're welcome. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You want to borrow my mic?
Are there going to be more emotional scenes like the runaway dinosaur scene in season 3, or like it's going to be more action based?
That's a great question. It's a lot of action so far. I personally haven't shot any real emotional scenes yet. We're shooting episode 6 right now. And I'm trying to think, these last 6 episodes, I don't know that I've shed a tear. So things are pleasant in Central City. Just a lot of crime fighting, the huge. Yeah, but we always love a good, heartfelt, emotional family scene, so I'm sure they're coming. So yeah, I would keep your tissues nearby for sure. Thank you. You're so cute.
Top that now.
Hi.
Hi, my name is Antonio Colon. I just want to say I'm an absolute fan of your acting performance. I think the scenes in which you portray like the familiar relationships with Jesse Martin and Grant Gustin, like honestly probably my favorite parts of the show, like emotionally touching. And so with that, what's it like to get to work with such incredible talent in a sense, and to kind of bring that reality of like real relationships to television in a superhero show?
It's great. I have a lot of scenes with Grant and Jesse, and they're usually, heartfelt and deep, and it's working with such talented actors. It's helped me step my game up over the last 2 seasons. I feel like, every time I get to do a nice meaty scene with either of them, my game is elevated. So I think, by the time the show is over and I'm moving on to my next project, I feel like, I'm going through my own boot camp here on The Flash, learning to do my own stunts, and even just as an actor, the people around me that I work with, they help me step my game up. Like, I can't come to set and not be on point, because Grant and Jesse will outact me,
I can't agree with that. But yeah, thank you for putting on such an amazing performance and for being here.
Thank you.
Hello, my name's Winona. So I've been, you follow a storyline. So did Iris graduate from her grad school degree?
Girl.
What? It kind of disappeared.
I know. Let's just say she did.
Sorry.
Graduation party. It's on you. You can throw it.
My name is Harrison Bennett, and
Hi, Harrison.
I'm just wondering if there's going to be like Justice League, like how in the comics there was, and in the cartoon movie where it's going to be Superman, Hal Jordan,
Right.
Wonder Woman.
Right. That I don't know. I don't think there's any plans for that, to be honest. I know that would be really cool, and we had some Easter eggs kind of
Or
about
is it
that.
just classified? And we can't know.
Listen. I know. I just really don't think that's in the plans as far as I know. But they don't tell me anything, so it could be, and I just don't know.
Boo-hoo.
I know. So you just have to live with Easter eggs.
Well, The Flash is such a strong character, and you have such a strong cast. It's like you bring anybody else in, it might be a little bit of overkill.
I think that's the thing too, is we've found, we have such strong characters in the series regulars that we want to tell their stories. The more characters we bring in, it becomes a little bit claustrophobic. It's hard to give everyone a great storyline if you have so many characters. So, hi.
My name is Portia Lewis.
Hi.
Hey, what's up, girl? So, as a cosplayer, I'm also black and a woman, like you. No, yeah, really, guys. Like, I'm coming out as a black woman. So, the thing is that I, know, I represent characters that aren't necessarily black women or women at all. And you kind of face that backlash sometimes of people who aren't able to accept that new image. So I was wondering, do you have any advice for how do you sometimes deal with that sort of backlash and that criticism?
I don't know. I think in the beginning it wasn't easy, but you know that's what moms are for. And then you just grow thick skin. It doesn't faze me anymore. You know, the racism doesn't bother me at all, actually, because it's just so.
It's ridiculous.
It's so ridiculous that you're almost. It's just funny. It becomes funny. It's not funny, but it's. You know, you read stuff and you're just like you're so far behind on where our world is going that I feel bad for those people. I really do, because it's only moving forward, and if you don't get on that train, you're gonna miss out. So I don't know. I think all I can say to that is, you know, you have to have faith and an inner strength. That's how I feel. I feel like I've been given this opportunity. You have your opportunity as a cosplayer. I've been given an opportunity to sit here and speak to a lot of men and women of every color. And so I have to continue to be, you know, graceful and poised, because I know people are waiting for me to fail. So, you know, I think you just have to, whatever platform you're given, be strong in it and know that other girls are watching you.
Hey, that's a good answer. Thank you.
Look around this room and just look at the diversity and the love in this room, and it's amazing. And this is what your Flash television show is doing.
Yeah.
This is why this show is so.
It is very important. That's why I'm proud to be part of it. Yeah.
I'm just gonna tear up soon.
Hi,
Hi.
I'm Matthew. Sorry, sis, I'm pretty nervous and lost for words.
I'm
First
always
time-
nervous, so don't
First,
feel
I
bad.
mean a celebrity from one of my favorite TV shows, and first Comic-Con ever, so pretty nervous. I was wondering, as since I've been a comic book fan all my life, and Flash kind of means a lot to me throughout my life. For who he is and what he represents to me, he's inspired me to be a forensic scientist there in my life. And how he has to go through his daily life, and how he's trying to deal with the loss of his mother and things, just really kind of gets to me close at heart about certain things. But I was wondering, you, when you're just being yourself, or Iris West, I was wondering, was it like living, trying to act through and living in a world where comic superheroes exist and you have to interact with them and all that? How does that personally affect you as a person, not just as a character, but as a person being around all these great characters?
That's a great question. It's really inspiring to get to work with these storylines every day, because it reminds me of the greater good in the world, and I think that's why people tune in, right? There's so much awful stuff happening in the world, and I can't even turn on the news half the time. And I think, I always say this, the Flash to me is a representation of, if you got struck by lightning and the particle accelerator exploded today, would you be Barry Allen or would you be Zoom?
I'd be.
And when you get on Twitter and you're talking to people you don't know, are you Barry Allen or are you Zoom?
I would be Barry Allen all the way, I'm sure.
Good. And you gotta remember that when you're getting coffee and you're talking to your barista, are you Barry Allen or are you Zoom? Be nice, be kind, help people.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hello, Iris.
Hello. I answered it both.
Okay, a good point. Question. Are we going to see Impulse on the first season? If possible, are we going to see you in an older one, like a grandmother, since you and Mary Ellen are going to be like that?
I look that
Well, you get the idea, but
No, I'm kidding.
even though, because John Snipes said they're going to be Impulse, but I am not sure, so.
Who said that?
The original Flash, John Wesley Snipes.
Oh, shit. Oh,
Yeah, the original Flash from the other season.
I don't know anything about Impulse. I haven't heard anything about that, so if he
It'll be
said
on
it,
Tuesdays
yeah.
next season.
But honestly, I've heard nothing about that, so it could be happening, and I just don't know. But I don't think that's happening anytime soon.
But you would be interested, right?
Sure, I'm interested in a lot of the storylines that are in the comic books. Absolutely, I would love to explore a lot of things that we haven't covered yet.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Hi, my name is Isaac.
Hi.
I'm a little flustered right now.
That's okay.
So on the show, Captain David Singh is an out gay person, and his character is portrayed very well. You know, not very stereotypical. And I know that in the comics, Pied Piper, his character is gay. So I'm just wondering, what would be the would there be a chance of him like coming out at any time, or would he just there are no plans for him at all?
The Pied Piper?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if they have plans to do that, if they have plans to bring me back. I don't know anything about that, to be honest. But I think our show does really well is being diverse in every sense of the word, and so I think there should be more opportunity for more gay characters in our show. I think we will explore that in the future for sure.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Hi, my name's Emily. I'm from Texas too.
Hi.
So this is kind of a silly question, but how much fun is it to wear Iris's costume? Because she has like the cutest clothes.
I know, I take a lot of it. I don't take a lot of it. No, I shouldn't say that. I just buy a lot of it. I do. So I don't like going shopping, and I don't, but everything that looks great on Iris, I'm like, can you just buy 2 of those? I'll pay you back. Like,
Yeah, nice.
And so half the stuff you see me in, it's stuff Iris has already worn. It's fun. It's fun getting to play dress up. I don't know, I'm a girl. I'm still a girl, and I like that stuff. It's fun. Yeah, I'm glad you guys like her wardrobe. Sometimes we take chances. Grant really makes fun of me. He was making fun of me the other day actually because I had this choker thing on, and he's like, "What is that?"
I mean, he wears like a skin tight suit 7% of the time.
Thank you. Thank you. And season 1, I had this suspender thing on that literally had no purpose, and he won't let it go. And the other day he was like, "Yeah, you remember that suspender thing you wore that just had no purpose whatsoever?" And I was like, "It's fashion, Grant. It's fashion." But Keenan appreciates it. He's like, "You look dope." I'm like, "Thank you."
Great, thank you.
You're welcome.
Hello. So the creators obviously have a great respect for the previous show with John Wesley Shipp. I was wondering if they screened any of those episodes, and if either of the 2 actors who appeared on the show have had any advice or anecdotes for you guys.
You mean the other actors from the original?
Yeah, the one who plays Tina McGee and John Wesley Shipp.
And John Wesley Shipp and
Just blank.
Trickster, of course, Mark Hamill also. I haven't gotten to work with Tina McGee. The only person I really worked with a lot is John Wesley. And I think just his character is a testament to, what a great actor he is. I mean, he's worked for so long in this business. And so, having him on our show, we like to kind of pay homage to the original, and he's such a great person to have on set because he's so professional and so kind. And so I think if he's been in the business this long and he can still be nice and kind, it teaches me that I have no excuse,
So he just sets by example.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say, not in a very eloquent way, is that he's set by example this tone of, being a seasoned actor and still being gracious and kind.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Any more questions with Harrison Wells in them? So,
Are you a big Harrison Wells fan?
Huge Harrison Wells
Yeah,
fan.
a lot of people love him.
Amazing.
Hello, my name is Jalon.
Hi.
With music